All right. All right, everybody, welcome here. This is Pastor Robert L. Carpenter II, and we're here now live from our studio here in Brandon, Florida, the Tampa Bay area. I want to get right into this. You saw the thumbnail. We got breaking news. Man, this has been a week. Quite a week. Today is Friday. What's today's date? I don't even know what today's date is. Friday, March 15th, 2024. A lot going on. Of course, down in Thornton County, a lot going on today. This morning, the judge made his decision about Fannie Willis and Nathan Wade in that case there with Donald Trump. But also, we're coming here, another story that we became familiar with this week from Dolton, Illinois. You know Dolton, Illinois, where the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, is the mayor. And there's so much going on there. Matter of fact, by the time you get one story, here comes another one. It's almost every day. In the midst of all that, earlier this week, we heard, I think it was Monday, that there had been one of her former employees of Dolton had been allegedly sexually assaulted when they went on a trip to Las Vegas back last year, May of 2023, for a conference, through the staff or whatever from Dolton, Illinois, and there was an allegation of sexual assault by one of the trustees of Dolton, Illinois. Now, there were only a handful of them that went, and only a couple of them were male, so it was kind of easy for some that are familiar with who the trustees are, who it was, but again, nobody was going to name anyone. We have the name now because that trustee has turned himself in to the police department because there is to be extradited to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the alleged crime happened. So let's get this. We get this now from. Pull this up here. This is from. This is from Illinois Leaks, or the Edgar County Watchdogs.com on their website. It's one of the townships there. Dolton trustee Andrew Holmes arrested in South Holland. This is from today. Dolton Village trustee Andrew Holmes apparently turned himself in to the South Holland Police Department earlier today. We have confirmed through the Chicago Southland Journal that Holmes is currently in custody. Here's a statement here. Trustee Andrew Holmes of Dolton arrested by feds, according to reports. He turned himself into federal authorities at the South Holland Police Station on an extradition warrant out of Las Vegas. There have been many conflicting reports circulated this morning. Several reports have come in that helicopters will be appearing in the area, township area, all morning. And what we do, we have a live stream here outside the South Holland Police Station. Let's go ahead and pull that up and to see what's going on with that. Okay, here we go. Stand by.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. In a unusual report, We are at the South Holland Police Station. There are reports that Andrew Holmes was just turned to. Good afternoon, everyone. In a unusual report, we are at the South Holland Police Station. There are reports that Andrew Holmes was just turned to.
Like we're having some technical difficulties. Has that stream? Some of the stream down. Let's see what's going on here. We'll try it one more time. Probably everybody's going to the right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. In a unusual report, we are at the South Holland.
Oh, wait.
Just turned to.
Okay. All right. I watched the video just a few minutes ago. Sorry about that. But I guarantee you that a lot of people are going to the site because this is Dr. Cornell Darden in the Dolton Politics website, Facebook page. So I can imagine already, since it's been posted, already at 543 views. So let's try one more time. If not, we'll go ahead and move on. This is outside the
Good afternoon, everyone. In a unusual report, we are at the South Holland Police Station. There are reports that Andrew Holmes was just turned to federal authorities on a rape charge. We're reporting now. We're here. We're live. We have Channel 5 and several other stations here in the parking lot of the South Holland Police Station. We'll keep you updated on what's going on. The reports is that he actually turned himself in moments ago, and we are waiting for the updates from the detectives. We are in the process of acquiring the police arrest records and also the mugshot. So we're right here reporting live on the scene. Looks like there are more news stations, more news cameras being set up by other stations here. We are live. How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
So far, we haven't gotten much, but we're still in the process of trying to get access to the police report, and we're also waiting on the mugshot record. So it's looking like more media is continuing to show up. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Southland Journal is live at the South Holland Police Station, where there have been reports that Andrew Holmes just recently turned himself in and was arrested by federal authorities. There's been reports that there's been helicopters that appear to be federal helicopters circling the Thornton Township area. So we're live here at the South Holland Police Station, and we're waiting more information on the arrest. But we are here with Channel 7 and Channel 5.
Do I call the police on your guys?
Which guys?
Should I call the police on you?
On who?
No, I'm teasing.
Oh.
You're supposed to laugh. I'm like, you're right by the police station working. I'm saying, should I call the police on you?
Oh, gotcha. So we're still waiting for more information, but the reports are that Andrew Holmes was arrested here at the South Holland police station. As more information comes in, we will keep you updated, and we will continue to go live as more information comes in.
All right. That was there from the South Holland, Illinois Police Department. Again, breaking news. The trustee, one of the trustees of Dolton, Illinois, where
today's message is a little
Super
different
Mayor.
because today I want to
Hold on. I hear somebody talking.
go to war.
But the Dolton
I
Mayor,
told you I had,
Mayor,
an
Super Mayor
announcement
Tiffany Hinyard,
that I wanted to
where
give to you.
she presides, if you will.
I received a
Oh, that's
call
Bishop Wooten. Okay, you got to stop that tape.
from a very dear
Praise over there.
and
All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, and know what I have here for those of you not aware of the situation. We're going to play this now. This is from WGN News, their major station there in the Chicagoland area. And let's get on to them in a moment. All right, yeah. This is breaking news. Like I said, we're going live here, and we got a lot of things going on here. So let's go ahead and get this story here. The mayor is of Dolton, Illinois. The village is who? The super mayor. You've heard her name, I'm sure. If you haven't, oh, you're in for a treat. Tiffany Hinyard been in the news a lot. In the midst of this, again, a sexual assault allegation was made from a trip that they went to back in May of 2023, but it's just coming to light now. There are speculation that there's been a little bit of cover up because no one knew about it until just this week. So that's not a good thing. But we're gonna go ahead and let you see what's going on with that, and we'll be right back with that.
The village of Dolton accused a trustee of sexual misconduct while on a taxpayer-funded trip to Las Vegas. We've been reporting for months on controversies that have clouded Mayor Tiffany Hinyard's administration of that small south suburb. The mayor, her security detail, and several of her allies went to Las Vegas last May to attend a conference to lure retail business to town. Now we've obtained a complaint filed with the Illinois Department of Human Rights in which one of Hinyard's aides on that trip accuses a trustee of a sexual encounter after she blacked out and had been unable to provide consent. The woman says she later had been fired after reporting the incident to the mayor. In a separate complaint filed with the Department of Human Rights, a Dolton police officer on the mayor's security detail says he had been demoted for coming forward to say the trustee called and FaceTimed with him to brag about his sexual exploits. We are not naming the trustee because he hasn't been charged with a crime. But tonight, he's telling WGN Investigates the woman's story is fabricated and he simply tried to help her while she was intoxicated and high on drugs. Trustee saying outside investigators hired by the village cleared him of wrongdoing. Mayor Hinyard's publicist declined to comment. The Department of Human Rights says it has not substantiated these complaints, but has started an investigation.
All right, there you go. There you go.
New controversy in Dolton.
And so here I'm going to show you now. Now this is what's so bad about this, because here we go. Let's show you go to the story there from WGN and pull this up. You heard the reporter say that the trustee, he says he didn't do it. He was trying to help her. She drugged her own self up. Okay. And all that'll come out. All that'll come out in court now that he's turned himself in. However, I was really taken aback when I first found out this story the other day. because when it said that it was bad enough that it happened, but here in the article here on WGN, it says there that while the woman was out of it in his room, he called the security guards that traveled with him, who's also a police officer of Dolton, Illinois. And he told the gentleman that, hey, guess what? I'm in here in the room with so-and-so and so-and-so. And so he was bragging about it, but what he did is, so the officer was like, I guess he kicked in the bowl like, wait, y'all they ain't seen each other. So he's like, put me on FaceTime. Boy, I think he did that just to goad him, just to see, oh no, I'm not going to do that. Well, he put him on FaceTime. And he saw the woman there in the bed, partially dressed, but out of it. And then the guy, the trustee, they said here, alleged that he took the FaceTime, got the camera, and got a little closer to some private parts to just show and prove that he wasn't lying about, they had sex. He even told the officer when he was bragging that they had unprotected sex. Yeah. Unprotected sex. Now, the gentleman, the trustee that turned himself in is Andrew Holmes. Andrew Holmes. Now, let me get this so you can see that. Let me see here on the. Listen, y'all. Listen. It's bad enough you did what you did, but to brag about it, a gentleman does not kiss and tell. That's what I was taught. And this gentleman's older than me. There he is right there. There's a mayor there. He's older than me. So now he's really seems to be an upstanding gentleman before this happened. And because when I did some research before we came on air, I pulled up some stories on him. And this is from August 23rd, 2020. Tragic story. His daughter, he's a community anti-violence activist. Yeah. Community, and this is from ABC 7 in Chicago. Community anti-violence activist Andrew Holmes honors slain daughter Tamara Sword 5 years after unsolved mystery. Now, this is in 2020, so his daughter, Tamara, was killed in Indianapolis. I'll read it to you. Well-known Chicago anti-violence activist Andrew Holmes, a man known for working with families impacted by gun violence, honored his daughter on the 5th anniversary of her murder Saturday. Holmes, along with family members, held a balloon release in Dolton for his daughter, Tamara Sword. She was caught in the middle of a gunfight near an Indianapolis nightclub back in 2015. The crime scene was littered with some 45 caliber shell casings. The gunfire apparently came from several people involved in a scuffle at a nightclub next to a gas station. So his daughter was shot and killed back in 2015. He's been known as an anti-violence community activist. Also a trustee there. He also ran for mayor at one point, unsuccessfully. But this is really just wow. It's really, really sad. Really sad. Here's another article here. That's the same article there. Let me find this other one that we got some information on him. Okay, here's one from Chicago Tribune. His daughter's murder nearly ended Andrew Holmes' crusade against gun violence, but 5 years later, he's still at it. I get out there and do what's on my heart. There he is there. The little press conference there from several years ago. That's him. That's Mr. Holmes. That's the alleged assaulter. He has turned himself in. Once again, he's turned himself in the South Holland, Illinois Police Department to be extradited to Las Vegas. Clark County there, Las Vegas. It's a federal case. This happened in May of 2023, but it just came to light this week. He knew about it. Well, let me show you something in the article, because this is where the mayor, Super Mayor Tiffany Hinyard, this is where it gets scandalous. I mean, it's bad enough what happened, but right here, I'm going to go here to show you in the article on WGN here. It says, okay, I'm going there. She blacked out. Okay, fine. Now, it says here, the victim states, right after returning to Dolton from Las Vegas, a member of Hinyard's security detail who was on the trip told her the trustee, that's Andrew Holmes, allegedly now, who turned himself in, told him that he had unprotected sex with her. So immediately she went to get medical attention. In his own complaint filed with the Illinois Department of Human Rights, the Dolton police officer said the trustee, Andrew Holmes, called and then FaceTimed him the night of the alleged assault from the hotel room and boasted of sexual exploits on the trip. Man, you too old. You too old for that. Man. You too old for that. He's too old for that. There was some suggestion that the employee may not have had the ability to consent. The complaint submitted by the officer states. He said he then requested the trustee switch to a video call so he could see the situation for himself in his capacity as a law enforcement official and who had been informed of a possible crime. Good thinking on his feet. The trustee, Andrew Holmes, who turned himself in, panned the camera towards a bed where he could see a woman who was partially undressed. The trustee then moved the camera to various private areas of the woman's body, displaying them on a screen at times, moving or removing articles of clothing. She was still out. The complaint says a portion of either the audio or video call may have been recorded by the officer. I bet it was. Here's the issue here. Complaints were filed with the Illinois Department of Human Rights by the same attorney on the same day. They claim Tiffany Hinyard, supermayor, initially appeared shocked when told of the sexual assault allegations in a meeting with the employee, the member of the security detail, and the trustee. Hinyard indicated that she would take care of it and the female employee should just trust her, the complaint says. This is in May of 2023. It's March 2024. Stay with me. Mayor Hendricks' administration denies it retaliated against the employee, either employee for coming forward with the claim. What happened was when they got back, she said she'd handled it, and she basically pretty much dropped it. What she did is she put the employee, the female, on leave. She had told her FMLA, but you can't terminate them FMLA. So she put her on leave. She thought it was FMLA. And at some point when she was to call to find out, hey, you want me to come back to work? That's when she found out she was terminated. So the victim was the one that was retaliated against when reporting the sexual assault. Let me read what it says here. It says, the victim said she was initially put on an unpaid leave and then told a doctor would need to authorize her return to work. She said village officials then refused to respond to her inquiries about returning to work, so she was essentially terminated. It's also been reported that Super Mayor Tiffany Hinyard, when told about this, she said, "You all, let's deal with this quietly, because if any of this gets out, it's going to ruin me and my name." Yeah. The mayor, Tiffany Hinyard, it's reported that that's what she said. She was more concerned about her reputation and everything she's done for this town of Dolton being messed up than her employee, a female employee, getting the resources to help that she needs after being sexually assaulted by the trustee, who was still a trustee 10 months later. Wow. But yeah, the trustee here, wow, this is really sad because, like I said, he seemed to be he's a community activist. Lost his daughter back in 2015 at the shooting in Indianapolis at a nightclub. As he goes around doing anti-gun violence crusades. But man, wow. Bragged about it. You know, a lot of time it's not just the crime, but it's the cover-up. See, because now you have a situation where they're investigating, Illinois Department of Human Rights, they're investigating whether or not there was a cover-up by the mayor, the trustee. Oh, by the way, the officer that reported that was on the security detail that reported also, he got demoted to traffic duty. Yeah. So there is a complaint now going for a possible civil suit for the ethics complaint. Wow, because it looks like there was a cover-up, and so everybody that found out there, as far as the other trustees, et cetera, they didn't find out till this week when all the rest of us found out. So again, breaking news. Let me go back to the article over here. Trustee Andrew Holmes of Dolton, Illinois, arrested by the feds. He went today and turned himself in at the South Holland Police Department, facing extradition to Las Vegas, Nevada, for sexual assault and whatever else they may stack. They may stack him. You want to comment down below while we're here? We'll stay on just a few more minutes here. Man, now Tiffany Henyard was so more concerned about her reputation and her name and all that being jeopardized. Well, she's done a pretty good job of messing up her own name herself, to be honest. But this is horrible. Because this man looks to be at least, 60, 65? He's going to get 5 to 10. Of course, it's federal. If it's federal, I think it's federal. So Department of Justice federal. So he's going to serve 85% of his sentence. He's denied it. So I don't know if he's going to plead bargain and get a shorter sentence or he's going to fight it. But here's the thing. To sit around for 10 months and not say anything and not do anything and just go on like nothing's happening. Not a good look. Because if you're saying you're not guilty, you'd be trying to clear your name the entire time. How you feel about it? Tell me about it. What you think? Put your comments down below. Don't forget, I want you to join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this platform. Real Talk, we call it the Real Talk Recap tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. And we'll be recapping so much that is going on this week in the world. Let me show you this here. There you go. That's it. The Real Talk Recap. That'll be tonight live at 9 p.m. Eastern. We've got an attorney that's going to be on giving some analysis of the Fulton County, Georgia case today. The judge made his decision. And then we'll be obviously talking about this as well. And also some other things happening there in Dolton. And then whatever you all put down in the comments, that's tonight right here on this platform. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. But just again, want to recap again. Breaking news. Dolton, Illinois trustee Andrew Holmes has turned himself in to the South Holland Police Department for allegations of sexual assault from when they were in Las Vegas back in May of 2023. There's going to be some other issues because it seems to be there was a cover-up. So anyway, put your comments down below. Let us know. I'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central for the Real Talk Recap. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. A lot happened this week. I'll see you real soon. Peace out. Woo!